All right, y'all, we're taking a look at this boudoir Facebook ad. We're gonna diagnose it, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka boudoir low click syndrome. So BLCS is when the unique CTR of our boudoir Facebook ad is under 6%. So it means fewer than our ad is getting to fewer than 6 out of 100 women are clicking on our ad, somewhere on our ad, which means our ad is getting into fewer than 6 out of 100 women's brains, which means fewer than 6 out of 100 women who see our ad uh, actually have a non-zero chance of buying from us. So we gotta get this number as high as possible. We gotta get our ad into as many women's brains as possible. But that, if they just scroll by our ad, it doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. So we need to get them to click somewhere on our boudoir Facebook ad. Now, unique CTRL under 6% is not normal. It's actually a symptom of a deeper root cause. Everyone believes it's normal, but it's not. And the deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes. We also know that a boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a boudoir low-click advertiser, so BLCA. So, all right, we're building up our universe here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Now, you've discovered that BLCS is actually treated with boudoir pre-click optimization, aka boudoir Pico, and treatment takes about a week. And we know this because we invented it, and it works great. And the way it works is we duplicate the current boudoir Facebook, the original boudoir Facebook ad, duplicate it, and we actually run the boudoir Pico treatment on the duplicated ad. So we run them in parallel, and at the end of the treatment, we keep whichever one has the best metrics. And that has always been the boudoir Pico treated ad. And when shared with boudoir Pico, we now have pre-click alignment, PCA. And pre-click alignment activates boudoir brain entry boost in our boudoir Facebook ads. Basically, we finally got our unique CTR all above 6%. And a boudoir Facebook advertiser with boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant boudoir advertiser at DBA. So this is our full universe here. BLCA with BLCS caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. That's fine. We got the solution at boudoir Pico. It takes about a week. We achieve pre-click alignment. We become a dominant boudoir advertiser with boudoir brain entry boost. So my residency, when I found some boudoir Facebook ads, first one, brought it to the hospital, tested it, found out its unique CTRL is 4.3%. So that's under 6%. So we know that BLCS is present, boudoir low click syndrome. And we now have the treatment, boudoir Pico. So we treated boudoir Pico, takes about a week. And we actually got the unique CTRL to a up to 6.88%. So we found out the original boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 37% of ad spend. All right, got it. So if they're spending instead spending 10 grand a month on the original boudoir Facebook ad, now they only need to spend $6,300 a month on the boudoir Pico traded ad in order to actually, in order to get it into the same number of women's brains. So that $3,700 a month that was wasted, they no longer have to spend it. They can actually keep it as a super bonus, kind of, literally as like a bonus for themselves every single month that they don't have to spend it. And they're able to increase their, kind of at a phantom profit, $3,700 a month. That's like 40K at the end of 12 months. And now looking at second part of my residency, second one I brought in to the hospital and tested it out, found its unique CTRL was 1.39%. So unique CTRL under 6%. We know that BLCS is present, aka boudoir low click syndrome. We got it. So, but we also know we got the solution, boudoir Pico, and we were able to get the unique CTRL up to 9.13%. So we found out the original boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 84% of ad spend. So now, if we're spending, you know, basically, yeah, if they were spending 10 grand a month on the original boudoir Facebook ad, then now they only need to spend 1.6 grand a month on the boudoir Pico treated ad, and they can actually get their ad into the same number of women's brains as the original. But they save the 8,400 bucks a month of ad spend. So that's every single month. So it's just racking up month after month after month after month. And so the best thing is that they can actually, um, you know, kind of get like a boudoir Pico bonus profit or phantom profit of 8,400 bucks a month every single month. And at the end of the year, that's like 100K that they were no longer wasting with their boudoir Facebook ads. So finally, had another patient come through. Saw his unique CTRL was 5.03%. So we know that is under unique CTRL under 6%. So we know that it has BLCS, aka boudoir low click syndrome. But we have the solution boudoir Pico, and we actually treated it with boudoir Pico. We got the unique CTRL up to 15.35%. So we found out the original boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 67% of ad spend. Yeah, man, wasting 67%. So they're spending 10 grand a month on the original boudoir Facebook ad. Now they only need to spend 3,300 bucks a month on the boudoir Pico treated ad in order to get their ad into the same number of women's brains. So, you know, that's insanely good. And so now the 6,700 bucks a month difference, they can actually just pocket it as a profit, as them not having to spend it anymore. And month after month after month, when they do that, 6,700 bucks a month kind of phantom profit. That's like 80K at the end of the year, phantom profit that they just get from no longer wasting their ad spend, thanks to Boudoir Pico. So what we've learned is the average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS is wasting about 50% of its ad spend. That's about what it's wasting. And so, I mean, look at the numbers here. We got wasting 37% of ad spend, wasting 84% of ad spend, wasting 67% of ad spend. So, average those numbers together, probably somewhere between 50 to 60%. So someone's spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, approximately 5K of that's being wasted every single month that Boudoir Pico can fix. So put that 5K being wasted back in your pocket. You don't have to waste it anymore. And actually, get approximately like a 60K phantom profit bonus at the end of the year. So we want to fix that. So now we're coming here. We want to see if the checkout, see what things we got that could be causing BLCS, if any. So I do see we got the below creative cluster mistake here. This is filling out all the things Facebook recommends us to fill out. That is good for Facebook, but bad for us. So it's the false belief we're following here. And the consequence of this, way more women scrolling by our ad than necessary. So we're paying for that impression, but our ad is not entering those women's brains. It's going to pull our unique CTRL under 6%, higher chance of causing BLCS. And this actually is what Facebook wants, because Facebook can serve more ad spend per unit time. Now, looking at the creative, all right, we got the looks like an ad mistake. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is we believe our ads should be like ads, because that's how that's how we've always seen ads in, newspapers, magazines, TV, social media, other boudoir Facebook ads. They've always looked like an ad. The consequence of this, though, is way more women scrolling by our ad than necessary. Our ads not entering their brain, wasting that impression. And finally, let's see what we got here. In a boudoir session when you never feel ready, but do it anyway. So, looking at the See More headline here, first 2 3/4 lines, Facebook newsfeed mobile. When a boudoir session, if you never feel ready, but do it anyway. All right, yeah, lack of context mistake here. Most common thing, that I'm seeing the most of. False belief that causes us to make this mistake is we're believing incorrectly that we're providing enough context. And what we're providing is the number one way to bring in buyers from a boudoir Facebook ad, and that is incorrect. Now, the consequence of this is way more women are going to be scrolling by our boudoir Facebook ads than necessary. Pulling our unique CTR under 6%. Higher chance of BLCS. So looking at this, yes, this boudoir Facebook ad, yes, I do believe it has. So the unique CTR, I believe it is under 6%, causing this boudoir Facebook ad, I believe, to have boudoir low click syndrome. Now, if you're a BLCA with BLCS, a boudoir low click advertiser with boudoir low click syndrome, and you're spending more than 10 grand a month on boudoir Facebook ads, and you are looking around at the marketplace, you're seeing more and more boudoir photographers, and seems like they're joining every day. Someone's got a new iPhone, they're throwing up a Google My Business profile, saying that now they offer boudoir shoots, or someone gets a new camera, now they're posting in the mom groups that now they offer boudoir photo shoots. So it's just more and more boudoir photographers over time, for the same number, competing over the same number of buyers, harder to stand out, harder to differentiate. And actually we got you're also looking around and you're seeing, inflation, cost of living going up all around the place, basically everywhere. So you've already been optimizing the business, pulling more profit out for the same inputs, or even better, less inputs, becoming more efficient in other areas of your business. You've decided now you need to do that same optimization in the Facebook ad side of your business, because you've actually been, because you're seeing what Boudoir Pico has done for other people's boudoir Facebook ads, and you want to be able to, get back in your pocket approximately, 5K every single month, or 60K back in your pocket at the end of the year. With that wasted ad spend being 100% eliminated, you don't have to spend it, you keep it. So you're seeing what Boudoir Pico treatment has been able to do for other boudoir Facebook ads, and you want that outcome because you want to achieve pre-click alignment to become a dominant boudoir advertiser, to have boudoir brain entry boost, because you need that on your way to becoming the number one boudoir photographer in your city. Then shoot me a DM. When I open up for new patient intake, right now I'm closed. Right now I'm closed for new patient intake, but so even if you want to message me, you can't. My DMs are closed, and there's no way you can work with me. But when I do open up for new patient intake, shoot me a DM, and we'll see if you qualify for the Boudoir Pico treatment.